So, we're doing a thing. Not my fault. This is 100% Danielle's fault. So, we're sitting there after work on the couch talking about, getting some chickens. And a few days ago, we had went on to the Murray McMurray website, and it showed that they had the chicken breed that we wanted, the Rhode Island Reds, available, females, hens, because we want egg layers. Had them available for, I think it was, for the amount that we wanted, I think it was like $3.90 or something, and we're like, yep, payday, which is tomorrow, technically. We're going to order our six egg layers. Day-old chicks, because we've got a brooder at the house. All we have to do is add a heat lamp to it, and of course get some feed and all that. And that was the plan. We're going to do that tomorrow. And so she goes, well, why don't you go ahead and get on Murray McMurray, create your account, and just to get that part out of the way. I'm like, that's a great idea. So I do that. And while I'm in there, I'm like, let me just go see, how many they have available of the Rhode Island Reds or the Buff Orpingtons or the White Leghorns. And even though just a couple days ago, they showed that they had females available to ship at the end of this month, September 29th, we told you guys about that in the previous video. By today, by tonight, 20 minutes ago, they were sold out. And they didn't even show dates when they were going to have the next ones available. At least not on my phone app. So I was like, bummer, I guess we're going to have to wait. But then, genius over here behind the camera, she's like, no, let me figure something out. And she starts Googling and looks up a different hatchery, and they don't have what we want, and the ones they do have that we wouldn't mind having, but they're kind of expensive, much more so than Murray McMurray. But they also didn't have any females available. They had straight runs and they had roosters, and we don't want that. Not for egg layers, obviously, right? So next thing you know, I'm on my phone doing something completely unrelated, and I see her phone coming up to her ear. And I said, who are you calling? And she says, I'm calling Tractor Supply, which isn't right down the road. It's in a whole nother county. A 30-minute drive at 7 o'clock at night. And so the associate answers the phone and asks her, hey, do you mind if you hold for a minute? She said, of course. So she gets put on hold for a minute or two. And the associate comes back on, and Danielle asks her, hey, just checking, are you guys selling baby chicks right now? Because we weren't sure if that's only a springtime thing, or if they do that at the variety of various times of the year. I was actually pretty confident that they only sell that stuff in the spring. So she goes, do you have any baby chicks for sale? And this associate, she said it so loud that I could hear it, and she wasn't on speakerphone. She goes, yes, please come get them. Okay, so I said to Danielle, hey, ask her what breeds they have. And the associate started naming off some breeds. I heard New Hampshire Reds, some kind of Leghorn, and something else assorted. And there was talk about straight runs and hens and roosters and all that. And she said, if you come out tonight, I'll make you a deal that you cannot refuse. And there might have been a mention of $1 a piece. And so Danielle very excitedly and hurriedly gets off the phone, looks at me and says, let's go. So naturally, I was like, what? No, what? What are you talking about? Like, we were supposed to get baby chicks at the end of September. Like, that was the deal. Like, that was the plan. Like, we got to plan this stuff out. So we planned to have baby chicks September the 29th. Well, they were going to be born and shipped the 29th, and we get them the 30th, and then everybody's happy. She said, no, we're going tonight. And I said, no, we're not doing that. So, long story short, we're currently going to Tractor Supply to potentially buy some $1 a piece chickens because I love my wife. And while I also love my leather recliner that sleeps really well, I love my bed more. And so yeah, we're gonna have some baby chickens here in about 20 minutes or so. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm kind of excited.
So, true to form, we're on our way to Tractor Supply, and we've got our pop-up thunderstorm rain shower, and I get to spring on my husband that the associate at Tractor Supply said that $1 a piece if you take 20. But he's, woo! There's that thunder, lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Very frightening. But we're not going to get 20. My husband's a wonderful negotiator. I hope he's a wonderful negotiator. And we're going to try and only get, 8 to 10 chickens.
Like maybe 15.
Maybe 15 if she's not going for it, but we will probably be sitting in the parking lot for a few minutes because it is coming down. You can hear the rain pouring on the truck right now, because true to North Florida form, it is raining cats and dogs right now. So we are just about at Tractor Supply, and hopefully,
we can see.
Hopefully it stops raining here shortly, and we'll be able to go in and get some chickens. But the lightning is sure coming down, or the rain is coming down, and the lightning is blaring, and this poor man on a motorcycle is not having a good day. Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, not having a good day. So here we go.
Well, they won't. They'll look like these in a couple weeks. You feel how warm they are? Right? It's really important that they stay that way. Okay. That's what we got. Heat right up for them. Let's go ahead and So we ended up with 15 birds, 5 of 3 different breeds. We've got leghorns, which are the biggest of these 3. We've got New Hampshire Reds, 5 of those. And then 5 Isa Browns.
No fluffy.
No fluffers. They're not day old chicks. They're you know, about a week and a half or so old, maybe 2 weeks for these bigger ones. They're all pullets. No roosters. And they're very hungry, as you can see.
They have found their food and their water.
They definitely have found their food.
And Khaleesi, the calico here, is intrigued. So today is day 1 with the chickens, and you can see their brooder that we have set up here, their food, and their water. You'll see I've put a piece of wood in here. It's not a huge piece of wood, just something to put their water dish on, because as you can see there's some pieces of the bedding when I came in here this morning, and then a couple hours later they had completely filled this bottom tray with bedding, and it had soaked up all that water. So I'm going to put it up a little bit on this piece of wood and see if we can prevent some of that water from getting in, or some of the bedding from getting into the water. So we'll see how that works out. But got them all set up here. They're jumping around. Got their light attached over here. It's quite warm in the garage, so they should not be cold. But they're just having a grand time. They've got food all over the bed of this brooder here. So that is day 1 so far. Everybody's happy and healthy and eating, drinking, chirping away.